Welcome to SV Union High School and Junior College, Pune. Children, I am Deepa Fatke. We are going to learn about Standard 8 English 4.1 poem, The Vet. Let's learn the glossary words. A different inside means different types of size of organs inside the body. Advise, offer suggestion. Attempt, try. Attend means provide care or look after. Buns means small breads that contain dried fruits. Cannibal, one who eats human flesh. Centipede, a small, long, thin insect. Chill means a sensation of cold that causes shivering. Choke, difficulty in breathing because of something being stuck in the throat. Coat, here the hair, fur or wool that forms the outer covering of an animal. Competent, having very good knowledge and ability. Exceedingly, very much. Faint, weak and unclear. Let's learn the glossary words. Groan, a sound of pain. Hum, round and curved mass on the back of a camel. Incredible, unbelievable. Keeper means zookeeper, someone who manages the zoo and takes care of its animals. Omniscient, one who knows all and everything. Pinched, held something tightly between the index finger and the thumb. Possesses, here he has. Profoundly, greatly and deeply. Stiff, hard, something that is not easy to bend or move. Stirred, moved. Tiff, a quarrel. Vet, it's a short form of veterinarian, a doctor for animals and birds. Virulent, caused by a virus. Zoological, relating to animals. Children, you should also know about this. Canary bird is a small songbird known for its beauty and varied colors. Arctic fox is also known as the white fox or snow fox, as it is found in the Arctic regions of the North Hemisphere. Hyenas, it's a dog-like, furry and carnivorous animal found in Asia and Africa. Bison is a North American species of buffalo. Hippo is a large herbivorous semi-aquatic animal found mostly in Africa. The poem The Vet has been written by Guy Boas. Let's start reading the poem. To be a successful and competent vet needs knowledge exceedingly wide. For each of the patients he is likely to get possesses a different insight. He must know why the cat is refusing her milk, why the dog is not eating his bone, why the coat of the horse is not shining like silk. The Vet is a poem that presents the problems a vet has to deal with. So it attempts to put forth in a comical manner the challenges that are faced by an animal doctor. So finally, the poet convinces his son that if you want to be a doctor of human beings, because it's always easy and manageable to be a doctor of human beings than to be a doctor of animals or birds. The poet says, if you want to be a successful and competent vet, then you need to have exceedingly wide knowledge, because here when you be a doctor of animals, each animal is different from others. So the problem of the patients here, patients are none other than these animals. So obviously a monkey is not going to be the same as a lion. A lion is not going to be the same as chimpanzee or zebra or an Arctic fox. So each species, you can say here, is different. Their symptoms of illnesses are different. Inside, they are different from within. They have different symptoms, they have different features, they have different problems which they face in their life. So the poet says that if you want to be a successful veterinarian doctor, then you should have exceedingly wide knowledge, because each patient here is going to be different than others. So a veterinarian has to have a very good knowledge, because he must know why, if the cat is refusing her milk, he should know about it. What are the symptoms? What must be the reason that the cat is refusing the milk? Same way, if the dog is not eating his bone, children, because you know it very well, when the bone is offered to a dog, it jumps, it waves its tail, and when it is not well, obviously it denies to have any kind of food like bone. If the coat of the horse is not shining like silk, because if everything is fine, the horse will look steady, the horse will look strong, and same way even the silky coat over his body will also shine like anything. So if it is not like that, then the veterinarian should know the reasons behind it. Why the parrot does nothing but croon? Why the ducks and the chickens are failing to lay? Why so faint the canary bird sings? And if he is called to the zoo, he must say an incredible number of things. So here also the poet insists upon the veterinarian doctor that he should know if the parrot is doing nothing but simply groaning in pain. He must also know that why the ducks and chickens are unable to lay, why the canary bird is not able to sing properly, and whenever the vet is called into the zoo, he should know an incredible number of things about all these different species of animals and birds. If the lion's got a cold, if the zebra's getting old, if the centipede has trouble with his feet, if the hippo's feeling ill, if the bison's got a chill, if the Arctic fox is suffering from heat. So the poet again consists different variety of species of animals and birds, and he also talks about the veterinarian doctor who should know the reason behind the lion's cold, the reason behind the zebra's getting old. If the centipede has the trouble with his feet, the veterinarian doctor should know about it. As well, if the hippo is not feeling well, if the bison's got a chill, and if Arctic fox is suffering from heat, the reasons behind all these illnesses the veterinarian should know. If some virulent disease has attacked the chimpanzees, if the tortoise hasn't stirred for several years, if the bear is too full of buns, if the cobra eats her sons. So same way here also the veterinarian should know. If the chimpanzee has been attacked with some viruses, same way if the tortoise hasn't moved for several years, the reason behind it should be known by the veterinarian doctor. Same way if the bear is having full of buns, and if the cobra is eating her sons, because generally these animals do not eat their children, their own species. But if this happens, then the veterinarian should know the reason behind it. He should have all causes and effects in his mind. If the panther has a wife who chews his ears, if giraffes have had a tiff and their necks are feeling stiff, so the veterinarian should also have an idea why the panther has a wife who chews his ears. At the same time, if giraffe had a quarrel, had a fight with others, and also why their necks are feeling stiff, why it has become so stiff and it's unable to move. Because you know it, children, very well that the giraffe has a very long neck, and with the help of that neck only it manages doing so many things. And if it becomes stiff, then the veterinarian should know the reason why the neck of the giraffe has become so hard that it is unable to move or bend. If hyenas will not laugh at keeper's jokes, if the monkey's pinched his tail, if the rhino's looking pale. So here also it is very important for the vet to know if hyena is not able to laugh at keeper's joke. The zookeeper makes certain jokes. The zookeeper only handles all these different creatures. So sometimes when maybe some oral instructions are given to the animals like hyenas, and when it doesn't respond, that time also the veterinarian should know the reason behind it. If the monkey's pinched his tail, generally they don't pinch their own tail, but if it is doing so, if the rhino is looking very pale, if the monkey is pinching his tail, then the veterinarian should have an idea about it. So in short, when you look at all these creatures that are tamed, that are taken care of in the zoo, they are of different species, and it is so difficult, actually, even though it is difficult, but a veterinarian doctor should have an idea about all these symptoms, all these habits of all these creatures. If the elephant eats paper bags and chokes, if the camel hurts his hump, if the kangaroo won't jump, if the crocodile turns cannibal and bites, they run away and get that omniscient, the vet, and expect him to put everything to rights. So, the veterinarian also should have an idea if the elephant has eaten paper bags and choked his throat. Even he should have the knowledge about if the camel hurts his hump. If the kangaroo is not able to jump, then what is the reason behind it? What is the cause behind it? If the crocodile turns cannibal, if the crocodile turns to start eating human flesh and starts fighting, then all these reasons the veterinarian should be aware of, and at the same time he should know, actually the vet knows all these things, and the veterinarian also knows how to put everything to rights, how to make them normal, what precaution and what medicine to be given to them and to make them be normal. So the veterinarian should know these things very well, and he should know how to deal with these different problems of these animals. Profoundly, I pity the vet who must learn such a very great deal for his pay. My son, I advise you most strongly to earn your living an easier way. Don't attempt to attend the zoological crowd. A far more advisable plan is to call yourself doctor and so be allowed to treat the illnesses of man. So the poem consists of 9 stanzas, out of which 6 stanzas describe the various ailments and illnesses of birds and animals. The 7th stanza talks about how a vet can help the animals by treating them, and the 8th and 9th stanzas act as a warning against becoming a vet, because it's not an easy job to be a doctor of animals and birds. So the poet advises his son more strongly to earn a living through an easier way. He just tries to tell him, make him understand that he should not attempt to attend the zoological crowd. So, because it is far more advisable not to become a doctor of animals and birds. Here, children, we need to understand that the poet's intentions are not like that nobody should be a doctor of animals. Rather, he advises us to take up a career where we could earn money in an easier way. Because if we become a vet, we shall have to work really very hard. So he suggests that instead of treating animals, we should become doctors and treat human beings. But no, he does not mean it. The poet is simply trying to bring out in a comical manner the difference in the profession of a doctor of humans and a doctor of animals. So he he tries, like the poem ends with a suggestion that instead of being a doctor or a vet, one should become a doctor and only tries. It's far more easy to be a doctor and treat the illnesses of man. So children, we have learned the whole poem The Vet by Guy Boas. Now children, you must read the poem, learn glossary, figures of speech, rhyming words, and do all the